back to the movie.
Force Inspectors.
The Force Inspectors. I think you're getting a little giddy. This has been, we're back with the Force Inspectors, or the movie inspectors. I'm Dustin, that's
Force Grant.
Force Grant. And
Jedi Grant.
Jedi Grant. This is what happens when you watch 8 Star Wars movies in 8 days. This has been an amazing little run here. All right.
Wait, no. We watched 8 movies in 7 days because we did a double upload.
Well, we did the double because we missed a day. It doesn't matter. We did a lot. This was a lot of movies. But we're ready now because what did we just get done with watching, Grant?
The Force Awakens.
I don't think they can hear you.
The Force Awakens! The Force Awakens!
Okay. So, we just watched The Force Awakens, which is the first of the new trilogy. And tomorrow we're going to go see The Last Jedi. Grant, what did you think of The Force Awakens?
There wasn't any R2-D2. Why no R2?
He was in there.
Barely.
Oh, you missed R2-D2. Well, I'm sure we'll see him in the next one. But what did you think of the movie itself?
I guess it was okay.
Just okay? You don't want to say anything more? Well, I'll tell you what. Of all the new characters we haven't seen before, what characters did you like in The Force Awakens?
F7 2 something.
Finn?
Yes.
You really liked Finn. Why did you like Finn?
It's just the idea of a stormtrooper betraying the Empire/First Order in this one really is a great idea that the fans wanted, but the Star Wars hasn't been listening to. It took them a while to see this great idea as an opportunity for a character.
Wow. So you really, really, really liked the idea of a former stormtrooper figuring out that he can do good and going out there and changing sides.
Yeah.
I liked when he took on that other guy who called him a traitor, and they both had that battle with Finn had the lightsaber, and the stormtrooper had that force baton thing that they have that repels the lightsabers.
My question is, why is everyone today calling Finn a traitor? I know he was actually a traitor, but why do people have to be like, traitor? Seriously, that
you think
hurts
that's
my
rude?
ear.
You think that's rude?
Well, Kylo Ren did it, which I can see that.
Yeah.
But another stormtrooper that I'm pretty sure Finn didn't know until that Finn didn't know that stormtrooper didn't know Finn until he did his epic breakout.
Oh, you think so? So, what do you think of Rey being the new focus of the new trilogy?
Let me put this. So, for some reason, we found Luke Skywalker's hand was found. With his lightsaber.
Oh, you mean when he got cut off in Empire Strikes Back? That's the lightsaber that they found, yeah.
And yet, Luke doesn't have his green lightsaber.
No. Well, we don't know if he doesn't have his green lightsaber. He didn't show his lightsaber. He just stood there at the end and looked at the camera sullenly.
Seriously. Rey was holding on to that lightsaber, and Luke was like, I'm not taking that.
Yeah, well, they say that The Last Jedi picks right up from when that ended. So, what was your favorite scene in The Force Awakens?
Isn't it obvious?
No.
The scene where they find Luke. And
Oh.
don't ask me my least favorite scene. It's when Han Solo dies.
No, Han Solo dies. Okay, I have a little bone to pick with the Star Wars universe. Why in the Star Wars universe are there so many big empty rooms that people can fall to their death in? You know, there's all these empty chasms everywhere, in every room, in everything.
That's serious. Luke almost died and got his hand chopped off, plus his lightsaber in the hand.
In Bespin, that's right.
Yeah, which then later somehow they found the lightsaber.
And then in Return of the Jedi, they threw the Emperor down that big empty pit that was there for no reason.
And then the trash composer has two sides that can just open up for somebody to fall right in.
Right. And in Phantom Menace, they did the duel of the face with Darth Maul in that room that had a big empty pit in it. And of course, in Force Awakens, they had the big empty pit that Han Solo falls in. What about Attack of the Clones? Was there a big empty pit in the Attack of the Clones?
Of course there was. In Attack of the Clones, if I remember correctly,
I'm not sure.
Technically the arena is called
a big empty pit. There's not a bottomless pit where people can fall down in. In Revenge of the Sith, they had the battle in the Galactic Senate there, and that was kind of like a big empty pit. So.
Yeah, but there's also one other thing.
What?
In A New Hope, in that scene where they battled all the clones to get back on the Millennium Falcon, like at least right after Anakin dies, you can see a giant hole in the Death Star that the stormtroopers are shooting Luke at from the other side.
All I say is, if you're in the Star Wars universe, do not go out on a platform over a big empty pit to face your enemy. You will die.
Or you somehow are lucky enough to kill your enemy and they go falling off to the giant hole.
Now, what do you think of the Resistance and all the new, how the Resistance was fighting the First Order and how they were kind of like not a big army, but just kind of like like back to the rebels that were. Did you like that?
There's only one problem I had with this movie's bad guys. Is that why? Doesn't mean that Darth Vader, your most famous, your apprentice of your emperor plus your emperor, doesn't mean you have to change your name and forcefully become an entire new group of the dark side.
Well, I understand that why they did that was because they're no longer the Empire. The Empire falls. So then they become the First Order, which is trying to re-establish the Empire.
Which kills the planet that the Empire took place of back in episode 1, 2, or 3.
Yep. You think so?
That makes no sense. They actually
they didn't kill that same planet. It was a different planet. The new Galactic, it was not Coruscant that they killed. It was another planet. I can't remember the name, but it was definitely not Coruscant.
Oh, where did it go? What?
It's right there. It's down there.
Oh.
Bloopers. Come here. We gotta finish this. So, is there any questions that you want to ask me about this movie?
Since this is the beginning of the new trilogy, do you like this beginning of the new trilogy better than the beginning of the old trilogy?
I definitely like it better than the beginning of the prequel trilogy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Here's my things with trilogies. You really can't judge the first movie alone until you see the other two because it sets up the whole trilogy. So this movie, Force Awakens, could become better. Maybe not better than A New Hope, but it could be better on the list if the other two movies that come in are set up well because of it, so we'll
Last
see.
Jedi will probably be, more serious.
We'll see.
Because this reason.
What?
The letters has turned red, and that means that something serious.
Yep, the letters are red.
And then we find out that maybe Rey almost turns to the dark side.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
And also almost kills Luke, and apparently Rey is being, in this one scene, just pushed down on a table, and her neck is like...
So I think I have an idea. So now we've watched 8 episodes, or 7 episodes in the Star Wars story. Tomorrow we'll watch 9. I think after the movie tomorrow, we should talk...
7.
Well, it's episode 8 that we're watching tomorrow, but Rogue One is in there as well, which is not an episode. So we'll have watched 9 Star Wars movies tomorrow. And I think after that movie, we should rank all the movies you can do your ranking and I can do my ranking, then we can show it to the viewers what the ranking is. What do you think about that?
My question is, when are they going to make more Star Wars stories?
Han Solo is supposed to come out next year.
Yeah, we're supposed to get that Han Solo one, which theories are that it's going to be by the person who does Owen in Jurassic World and Fallen Kingdom. But that makes no sense.
No, there's another actor that's playing Han Solo.
Whatever that actor is, good luck.
Yeah, it's good luck. You got a lot of shoes to fill. Props to Harrison Ford, who decided not only that he would come back for this last movie, but you had to kill him. And you had to kill him with a lightsaber, throw him off a bridge into a bottomless pit, and then blow up the planet that pit was on, because now he's not coming back at all. No more Harrison Ford.
Yeah, probably Harrison Ford, probably.
Maybe he'll come back as a Force ghost at the end of episode 9.
But wait, that doesn't make any sense, because he wasn't one with the Force.
You're right.
He wasn't even with the dark side Force. He wasn't even with the Force. In episode 4, he just called it luck.
That's true.
He ain't called it the Force.
He
So
knows.
it doesn't make any sense for him to be a Force
That's
ghost.
right. So what do you think, what are you looking for in The Last Jedi? What do you think is going to happen?
Well, there's definitely going to be something serious. Because if you looked at if you've seen the trailer, which we should probably do a reaction.
Well, you want to do a reaction to the trailer? Well, we're going to see it tomorrow, so we don't have to do a reaction to the trailer. But we'll do other trailer reactions. By the way, we did our first trailer reactions on the channel to the Black Panther International trailer. That was fun. So, all right. We're going to go see The Last Jedi tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
And then Then we're going to come home and maybe do a quick reaction, not a long one like this. We're not going to do a big review because we do that after we watch them on DVD. But and we'll do a quick reaction to a kind of a mini review, and then we're on to what's next. Now that we're done with the Star Wars films, what do we start next week?
Marvel.
That's right. We're going to do a movie a week of the entire Marvel franchise. And
I say we just maybe cut that short because there's a lot of Marvel.
There are. But if we do a movie a week of the entire Marvel franchise, by the time we get to Infinity War, we'll have seen them all and reviewed them all. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, but we could do it shorter so we get there quickly and have a break.
Oh, well, that's true, too. We will have a break.
Yeah, what?
This has been a long week trying to do all these movies in these 9-10 days since we started
let me
late.
tell you, viewers, we're going to have a break at some point. We're not going to make a movie review for a couple of days because, trust me, this is tiresome. Not only during the movie, you have to think of lines of what to say. You have to, make sure that the camera angle is right. You have to make sure all this stuff. And then you have to say what you want to say about the movie.
Well, we may take a break over the Christmas holidays, maybe do a trailer reaction or two, and then we'll jump into the Marvel stuff because we got a little time. We got time to play with there. I think you're right. So
we may not be doing a couple of movie review uploads.
Oh, you get tired?
Yes.
It's been a long journey, hasn't it? I'm glad that we did this together. This was our second time watching these Star Wars movies together, and I'm glad.
I'm glad too, but there's just something off. It feels like that Disney isn't trying to make Star Wars movies anymore. They're just...
I don't know what you're talking about. There's a Star Wars movie every year. When I was a kid, we had to wait 3 to 4 years in between movies, and then maybe 15 years in between trilogies. So this is amazing. You're living in a wonderful time.
No, I just feel like they're not putting in the quality they used to put in.
Oh, that's what you think? Well, we'll find out tomorrow. I'm hearing there's really good reviews of The Last Jedi.
Take Force Awakens and I've heard this from a lot of people, take the plot of episode 4. And I've seen many similarities.
There is a lot of similarities.
Basically a bigger Death Star.
Yep.
Something involving Luke.
Yep.
A Darth Vader guy that almost is exactly the same.
Emo Darth Vader, a la Kyle Ren.
A trench run.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of similarities. But we'll see what happens in The Last Jedi. So, I think we better sign off.
So that's basically they're basically copying off movies now.
Maybe. I think there was a lot. I think there was a lot of differences. There was a female lead. That we don't.
Hello, they got the same lightsaber from episode 1, 2,
That's
3, and 4.
Yeah. All right. So I think we better say goodbye now. And it's been a fun run with you, my buddy, about the Star Wars movies. I'm glad we got through it. And tomorrow we'll be doing The Last Jedi. All right?
All right.
Goodbye.